Hello everyone, this is Friedrich again with War in the Pacific, Admiral Edition. We're looking at April 6th turn. Now let's see what's going to happen in the Southwest Pacific. Some action is bound to be nuts this turn. Okay, we finally got our night bombing off, but it does nothing. Okay. So I'll probably turn that night bombing off. It's either, well, I will anyway. The moonlight is way too low. Hit but no explosion. Yep, story of our Mark 14 lives. All right, John Ford. Nothing doing. But he didn't waste any torpedoes that time, so. Air phase already, eh? Reporting of a hit sub. B-17, no less. I wonder if it dropped 8 500-pound bombs on the thing. Alright, Sally's bombing Zamboanga. We took a little damage there. Sorry, I skipped that over, but yeah. So we're hitting this pretty good, this Hex. He's got a lot of troops here. It's clear. I feel like we got to do it. I think it's clear, actually. I don't know if I'm right. 2 destroyed non-combat, 1 gun lost, and some disabled. The idea here is to slow him down. First of all, knock him out of move mode and make him slow down coming up this road. He'll still make good progress. I'm not, and then also damage him and disrupt him and fatigue him. So when he gets to Surabaya, it's not a cakewalk. And then just in case I did a sweep. Now the sweep came so late, it's like, what's the point? All right, here's our bombing rate on Kumak. And I like it when the Liberators and the Fortresses hit at the same time. But this isn't all of them. We'll probably get another unit coming a little bit in another wave. In the meantime, we're still beating up this base. He's repairing it, but here's the thing. To repair it requires supply. We're hitting supply. I think this is going to be good long term. And also we're hitting his troops with our Marauders. Now, thunderstorms, so we got nothing on that. See, 10 more fortresses coming. So, yep. Another supply hit. Bunch of recon. I hear the cameras snapping. PM phase. Spotters are out. Oof, what is that? Oh, right. Our Canadian colleagues have spotted a Japanese ship off the west coast. Well, of course, unconfirmed, but yeah. All right, this I-170, 2 reported hits, but we've had several in the past. I don't think that thing is sinkable. What'll be cool is to ask my opponent if it lasted the whole war. Yeah, this is bad, guy. Basically, I think this unit ceases to exist here. Possibly. Quite possibly. I can't see, it's just off the map. I wanted to see if that was verifiable. All right, we're still we're still reconning over Johnston, but I think I'm gonna put a pause on that. Rest our pilots. All right. We got some. Oh, come on! Oh no! Come on! I don't even know what to say. Had a Japanese carrier right there and decided to. Oh man, just how do you miss that? Like, how do you miss that? Well, I mean, the carrier captain and the crew could be avoiding it, the torpedoes, but four torpedoes, come on. It doesn't matter. If they'd hit, it wouldn't have exploded anyway. Well. Alright. So the Fuso is here with the unloading group, and it's bombarding. I just hope the terrain, along with the fortifications, keep us from taking too much damage. If he wrecks the base itself, that's a shame. But we got our planes out of there, so. All right, we hit an AK, put it on fire. 2 shell hits on this light cruiser. He took a significant number of disabled, of course, but these numbers are what's important to me. These are for flavor, 262 to 39, but we lost a lot of stuff here, a lot more than I would have liked. But we got some 6-inch gun batteries that were hitting back, so. And see, 11 destroyed squads. So that wasn't due to any guns, though. That was just in the surf and turf, whatever. All right, we're down here in Lafoa, bombarding each other. So here we go. 2 destroyed squads, wow, and 1 disabled non-combat, and we're getting him back. Oh wow, we're really starting to eat into his stuff. 1 squad destroyed and 3 disabled. He obviously has us so outnumbered, we can't do a thing against this group, but we're pinning him down, so yeah. We're bombarding here, but I don't see the point. I'm going to turn off our bombardment because he just has so much here. Bombarding him is, we'll see. I guess depending on the effect of this bombardment, we'll think about keeping it on. I just don't want to waste ammunition, but we'll see how much his bombardment knocked our ammunition, our supply down. But, I mean, these numbers are moving, but that doesn't always mean anything. Oh, wow. I guess we'll keep it on. Now, here's the thing. The numbers are moving partly because of fatigue and disruption, though. Not only because we're damaging him. So, here's the thing. We lost some stuff. He lost a bunch. I think I'm going to keep it on until we don't see any results. I will double check our supply value here. We had over 50,000 before this invasion. We'll see where we're at when it's all done, but yeah, this is a good result. This 63 disabled means this 7088 just dropped by 63 and then some. So this is good results. And here's the thing. Right now it's 1-to-1. Okay, just because of our 2x here, 2x defense, and of course don't forget the forts. But if you only take the jungle hex, it's 1-to-1. So if he attacks us, well, I'm sure he's going to unload more. So it's moot to talk about. We'll just see what happens when he unloads more next turn. So we got some expansions. Those are always appreciated, and I like to see them. So And really, I'm quite okay. I didn't bring any more Australians over there. I'm quite okay with that. All right, we got some ships finally going into refit mode. There, Alameda. So that's going to be great. In 1 week, we will have three upgraded carriers ready to go, and in I don't know, less than a week later, I think the Saratoga and Lexington are also upgrading and are going to need a few more days after that. But I'll check on that here in a minute, and we'll talk about that as well, just briefly, because there's no urgency to it, and no amazing thing. I can't think of the word. Nothing. Nothing good we can or exciting we can that's going to come about from it. I'll be right back. Uh, okay. Yeah, it's weird. I don't see any units here. I mean, maybe because of all the ships, it's just kind of hidden behind the scenes. That's fine. I mean, surely he hasn't already loaded them back up. That would be impossible to load that much AV instantly like that. Plus, he had just unloaded them. Anyway, what I'm saying doesn't even make sense. We do have some fighters still here. And check this out. No damage to the base at all. At all. So I'm not yet comfortable with flying my fighters back. He's got enough ships here that I'm afraid he's gonna still bombard maybe next turn. So I'm gonna give it one turn, and maybe it's a bad idea, because maybe he's gonna bomb, and if only I had those fighters, I could have done something. But what's making me really nervous is this here. These two AKs are moving northwest, probably to try to take that. And that's fine, but I had a thought that I could try. See these Catalinas here? I mean, they're not that critical to the spotting effort. Oops, meant to hit this button. So what I could do is I could adjust. I'll tell you what, I'll adjust this to that arc, maybe one over, and then maybe one more. I don't want to push it too far over. You know what? I'm gonna do something that I'm gonna do 100. I mean, I'm gonna make these guys work for it. And that way, what we'll do is we'll be covering this whole area down to here, so wherever these are. And then I'm going to set my other group. We're going to turn off search. We're going to say, let's do a low naval attack. Maybe not low. Naval torpedo. Oof, that's not very good. I don't even think we have torpedoes on this aircraft. Catalina 1. 500-pound bombs, 4 of them. Let's look naval bombing versus low naval. I think we'll go with a naval bombing mission. Let's go 2,000. I don't know if it matters. And we're not going to go that far out because I don't want to hit these. We're just going to go 6. So if he comes up here, we'll hit him. If he doesn't, if he stays put, see, he's 7 away. If he stays put or goes here, he's safe. So that's what we'll do. What did I say? 6, I think. So we'll come in here low and try to hit those. I could do that with some of these, but I'll need to think about it, but for sure I'll bring in these 4 Catalina ones. All right, I'm gonna get this one out. Where are we going? Cairns. I don't know how to pronounce that. We're gonna go and meet up with the rest of our group. Why did I don't know. These things are so short range. You gotta really use drop tanks just to go a little ways. Okay, but anyway, I wanted to start here because, well, we have an AM here. I can't get it out. It's just, I don't know. If he bombs the port, it's as good as dead. What is this? What did I just do? Form? Oh, I see. Yeah, but I can't. It won't let me pull it out of port. And I really can't get it out of here. So it's stuck there. It's fine. No big deal. But yeah, I'm gonna sit tight, and we're just gonna wait. No rush. I did want to say that we lost not. I did look at it, and we lost 9 army lost points, and he lost 3. Not as it's the 3-1, which I don't like, but you know, we are damaging his. We are getting some point, or he's losing points. I don't know if this is negative or for him or positive for us, but we're getting somewhere. 3-1. But yeah, so now if he takes this, he's going to get a nice boon to his VPs. So we're going to try to hold it, but I'm not sending more troops there just yet. And the thing is, he has carriers here, as we all know. A lot of aircraft. They've all so-called disappeared, but for now, I'm not going to take any chances. If I come out here to do anything, they're going to get sunk. So we'll wait, let them do their operation. If they leave, we can reinforce, we can look at other options. I do want to take this back, but here's the thing. In order to reinforce this and take this back, I'm going to really need some serious air superiority in the area. Now, in a way, you could say I have it here, a base, an airfield capacity 4. I just don't have the aviation support. I don't know, man. Here's the thing, if he bombards this heavily enough, we're in trouble because we could lose a lot of fighters. But I seriously am tempted to I could bring in 13 Kitty Hawks. Look at this, 2 full squadrons and an HQ squadron. And look, another Kitty Hawk. We could get a lot of air. Now, they won't all fit as far as the. I mean, we only have 72 aviation support. But let's just see what we got here. We have 77, so we can't get all the fighters in there. But man, imagine if, I don't know, if we had 72 fighters here, could we hold him off? Well, technically 70 flyable, and who knows what gets damaged when we fly him in here. But if we had 70 flyable fighters, could we hold off a bombing raid? The thing is, he used the battleships to bombard as they were unloading. Does that mean he doesn't have a bombardment group? This might be I just don't know. Wouldn't he have bombarded already if he was going to? Man, I don't. I'm torn on this one. But also, is it defensible because we're built up here? I mean, it's not epic, but we got 3 size fortifications and we're in the jungle. I mean, when we bombarded Kumok, we did a lot of damage. I don't know what he's up to up here. Man, if I knew he was not going to bombard for sure, I would load this up with fighters. Because with air superiority here, which I would not have because of his zeros, but I could shoot a lot of zeros down. And with some kind of air assets here, I could hold this for even longer. I might risk it. I might risk it. I'll think about it, but I might stack this up with fighters, guys. Anyway, that's enough about that. Let's look at this. We had 2 ops losses, and he had 3 with 2 destroyed by flag. Let's take a look. 2 Sallys, ops. 2 Jakes, flag. The Jakes, what are the Jakes doing shooting? Are they looking at our ships and our ships are shooting them down? Maybe. A Nell due to ops. We lost a PBY5 and a B18. These B18s probably losing them over by Pearl. I don't understand that. I mean, you're not going very far, guys. But did we lose any pilots? Yeah, 1 killed. Wow, that's a shame. I don't know which air unit lost a pilot, but it's a shame. We're gonna have to soon pull these tropes back, and I'll be looking where they should have reconned here in a minute. But yeah, let's take a look. Did any ships get sunk or get reported sunk? Nope. Not even a carrier that we torpedoed. We have 4 subs in the area. This should this one's gonna go up here. I don't know why, but I'm gonna send it. Oh, this thing needs just to go back. We'll just leave it for now. He's gonna probably go back for fuel here in a minute, soon anyway. But yeah. Maybe we can get in there and get one. I might just clear. We'll keep it here. We'll say remain on station, and we'll set the destination up here. Because yeah, if he's got cargo ships coming up here, and also we'll be going right through this X, so maybe we'll see if we can sink anything. I should have mines here, 24. Can we please hit something with those? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure I understand how mines work, but yeah, hopefully they can do something. All right, but we're doing okay. We're shifting some troops and boats and things around. We're down here because we have a breather in the South Pacific. We are most definitely taking advantage. Check this out. We unloaded this 65 naval support. We are hopefully going to rock getting these ships unloaded. I just want to get them unloaded as fast as absolutely possible. We need to make this operation at top speed, because I'm a little, honestly, I'm a little nervous, and I'll tell you in a second. We got 8 engineers out of it too, so hopefully this base can be upgraded very quickly. We are at 335 assault strength, but I also plan on withdrawing 160 of, 10 plus 126. So we'll be withdrawing down to AV of 200, but at the same time, that's not a good example. We're going to be bringing in these units, which are not like high AV units, but they're good coastal like defenders. We're going to be bringing some assets, but here's the thing: if everything stays the same and the KB doesn't appear and scare me off, check this out. Nope, wrong one. That's definitely not destined for Luganville. That is heading toward the South Pacific, but more Pago Pago, Fiji, and what is this? Samoa, Fiji and Samoa, because there is a threat there. I don't know how seriously I should take it. Oh, where are you? Where are you? Anyway, I don't know. It disappeared. I thought it was down in this area. We have, maybe I just overlooked it. It was, we, the 8th or 9th. Man, now I need to find it. No, the 8th is already at Luganville. The 9th is at 229. So okay, we're not even past Hawaii yet. That's why. Wow, I thought they were way further. The 9th Marine, it says Canton, but the goal, the final destination for the 9th Marine Regiment is Luganville. So what's going to happen is we will bump that AV back up, but it's just, listen, I can strengthen Luganville at the expense of Noumea and Lafoa, or I can strengthen these at the expense of Luganville. I just can't hold both, I don't think, because if he decides to hit this and I've got equal troops here, he attacks this, it's going to fall, and I just lost a bunch of stuff. If I bring it here and use it to hold and maybe do some counterattacks, it'll be more efficient and effective, and then maybe this still falls, but I don't lose as much, if that makes any sense. And I don't even know if that's the right answer. The concept makes sense to me, but I don't know if that's the right choice. This has finished unloading from Luganville. So we now have a new artillery regiment with 24 105s. So we are going to get this. I could strategic move it in there, but I don't know if that's a bad, if that's a mistake, because then what happens is he gets there in strategic mode, takes a couple days to unpack, and meanwhile takes some serious shell hits. I don't know if that's how it works, but we're just going to move it in nice and easy. But these other units are heading in there. They'll be there next turn. So, all right, we got some activity going here, some convoys to and from. So yeah, I like where we're at this second. Obviously, a day or two can change all of how I feel about this. My emotional high could turn into an extremely emotional low. Okay, I promised to look at this for a second. So let's take a look. The Lexington, it needs 11 days. Okay. The Saratoga should be 10 because it was one less. 10. And these ships that we just dropped here should be 7. Enterprise 6. Okay. I guess the 7th day that they needed has already passed when we cycled the turn. So in 6 days this will be ready, and then 5 more days, 4 days for the, I already forget which one's here, for the Saratoga, I want to say. Yeah, Saratoga, and then 5 days for the Lexington. So in other words, 11 days we'll have 5 carriers. And I'm telling you, we are going to start up this operation against Johnston Island. That is going to for sure be on the docket. Now the Hornet should be, next turn it's going to be ready to go. That's on pier side. These are in the shipyard, which is fine. I mean, we got plenty of shipyard for these guys. A lot of this stuff is upgrading though. So, I mean, maybe we'll have a lot of destroyers ready. I don't know. I'm going to gather as many destroyers as I can. We've got these, they'll need a few days. So I guess we're going to take a little bit extra time, but maybe as soon as we get these 8s out, just get all these 8s upgraded. We've got I mean, we've got APDs and DDs here. What do we got here sitting here? The King, it's repairing. Actually, 15 days. That's probably upgrading. But let's turn that off. Nope, no destroyers sitting there. Yeah. All right, so that's so much for upgrading. But you know, I mean, I need everything tip-top shape, ship shape. Anyway, we do have a lot of destroyers here. Now, they're going to need extra time, but also it's going to take a few days for our carriers to come over here. So, I mean, it's possible we'll have, like, when you time everything, it'll be, you know, by the time we get everything here situated, we'll still have some destroyers finishing up upgrading, but we'll have enough destroyers to start operations. Or, I mean, I'm going to start looking at that and start trying to gather my assets. I know I have like a couple here. I think I have, and a couple more here. And then we even have some in this bombardment group. Clicked the wrong thing. So we've got 4 here. So all told, and then we even had some in these task forces, 1 here, 1 here. So I think we should have enough to start operations back up before the rest are upgraded. All right, talked about that enough. These guys will be here tomorrow, so actually the 7th. So much for my 11th prediction. Sorry, well, they'll be there this turn resolution, which is basically the 7th. You could say the morning of the 8th, whatever. This guy, I may have calculated wrong. If so, he'll probably be there. I'm gonna change my guess to around the 1st of May. It's still a long ways away, but it's probably more accurate. But our Aguamonte, I forget the name of it, Aguamonte, that got here yesterday. We're fixing it, and we're in good shape here. Oh, and this ship seems to be doing quite well, and even repairing as it's going. Now it got the flow down to the major value, and this engine damage keeps dropping every turn. Okay, and I hope it's not coming out to the sound to you guys as loud as it is to me. I still don't understand how the sound of these ships when you click them is so awfully loud. But yeah, we looked at the South Pacific and a little bit at the Southwest Pacific. That's another one of those it is what it is situations. Turn these off for now. These bombers, this is a waste. Now maybe they're getting experience. I have no idea. But it's just but certainly the night operations are it's getting too dark. I mean, we're going to lose moonlight, so do I dare bomb it during the day? I think not. I'm not going to chance. I don't want to chance it. These B-25s, you don't have a lot of them. So we're right now we're just going to switch to let's train for naval attack because that's probably what we're going to need it most, and drop back to that. Maybe do 6,000. I don't know if that's good. Pilots. Yeah, we got decent naval bombing, got decent ground bombing. It's not epic, but I feel like if I'm going to train one or the other, I think naval attack is the thing for now. There's not a lot of ground to bomb at this point. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. But this guy, just getting shredded by bombers. This guy safely made it here and going to hold the fort, but probably easily be wiped out soon enough. So, yep, he's moving. Now, he still got into here. Of course, he has a lot of tanks. He probably just went in there even in combat mode quite readily and easily enough. These bases still have 0 air capacity. I'm sure he's putting as much energy as he can into getting them operational. Is it worth sending a massive bombing force to hit the port? Probably, because that'll slow down his upgrade to the port capacity. I just don't know, though. But here, never mind. This air capacity is 4. He's probably already got fighters right here. So, that said, I'm going to stop my bomb. Well, I can still try the sweep here. Maybe. No, I'm just going to go. We'll just go defensive for now. Plus, we're taking some hits here. We got some guys that aren't ready anymore. So we did pretty good. We did pretty good for what we were doing. So for now, let's stand down and let's say all level bombers. I'll take a look. If I see something, an opening when I'm reviewing the rest of this, I'll rethink that. Looking good. Well, as good as I can. This guy, man, very slow, but once he gets on the road, he'll still go slow, but a little bit faster, I hope, anyway. We're still air supplying, but this is just draining so much. What is this guy doing? Okay, that's our CMs. Never mind. This is our evacuation. We're just trying to get our boats out of here without getting sunk. I'm wondering where my... Oh, right. I'm trying to transport stuff, but we have nothing to transport. These supplies are all dwindled to nothing. What is going on here, guys? Man, what is going on? All right, forget it. Forget it. Undock and get out of here. Cancel load supplies. Just go. I'll go already. Nope. This one. Undock. Cancel load supplies. Just go. All right. So we'll have some supplies coming, and who knows, maybe they'll sink anyway. So, yeah. I'm being pessimistic, but, you know, I mean, what are the odds, right? Feel like it, man. It's just such a long trip, but I feel like it's time for another resupply of Tjilajab, and I guess we'll have it come from Darwin because it's apparently the closest thing. So let's do it, and it's going to be light cargo ships. That's fine. Yeah, let's get them all going here. Dock, load supplies, and let's go up here. And hopefully, please be safe and out of range of enemy bombers. All right, we're just going to do it. We'll see. See how it goes. All right, low value ships. It's fine. All right. Well, anything else? Okay, keep going up. Okay. So we flew. All right, man. Now I want to move in here. And they're probably going to take 2 days to get there. But likewise, come on, I really need you guys to do this time. Okay? You're going to sweep here, and I need you to. Okay, so no excuses, no bad weather here. So I don't want to hear anything about why you can't. Well, what about our hex here? Extreme overcast. You can get in the air even with that. But Mandalay has light rain, but I need you to get off the ground and bomb these guys. And even if you get shot up by fighters, you got to do it. So just to make sure, I'm going to give it something. So yeah. All right. I'm liking this. I mean, as much as you can. I lost sight of this guy, and now I see he's still supposedly moving. So that's good. We'll hopefully get our tanks over here and catch him off guard. I don't think our Blenheims can reach that far, but I definitely am going to switch to this target. Okay, and now from now on, I just want to always be watching that guy. All right. So China, no movement here, no movement here. It looks like it's become very static. Now, I have seen him moving here and there, but nothing that is going to start some major operation. Now, what it looks like he's doing is trying to catch us. I'm going to assume he's going to try to go here, but I just don't understand how he can supply these guys. But for safety, I'm going to retreat everything except the 19th Corps. We're going to rebuild this unit, and they're going to hold there. We're going to rebuild this unit, and we're going to retreat to here. Okay. We're going to... I'll go ahead and retreat this guy as well. And the 83rd as well. Now we have a decent AV here. I just really don't know his intention, and I just assume I know he likes to encircle, which is fine, which I understand, and it's a good strategy. But I don't, as aggressive as he's being with these off-road moves, I don't really want to be caught with my pants down, proverbially. But by keeping a small token here of 241 AV, it'll still be a deterrent, hopefully, or some kind of challenge. We're still retreating here because if he wants to pursue us or go up this way, I mean, that's even more off-road, and that's his prerogative. But I'd rather have all my troops here than to be defending way forward like this. There's no reason to. Plus, we are running extremely low on supplies, and I don't really like that. But yeah, I think this is going to be okay here. Here and here. I don't want to retreat to here because even though it's behind a river, then again, we're still leaving this hex vacant, and he could encircle us, so I don't like that. Now, there's a problem here. Yunnan cannot make its own supplies. So yes, I am just noticing that. So, which is probably why they have a nice flag here. So let's see if we can ask for extra supplies to make this base a little bit more defensible. Okay. And that's China. Yeah, so we're still right across the river from each other here at Aichang. Nothing's going on, and it's steady as she goes. All right. I guess that's going to wrap this up. We are here. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did want to do this, and this is probably one of the dumbest things I'm going to do in this game, but here's the problem. If I see her all game long holding that, these guys will just all literally die. I mean, like literally, they'll all die. Because he'll just sit here and watch them until they die. So bombardment I've got 3-inch trench mortars, but that's only just going to burn supplies. That's not going to do anything either. Sitting this in this hex defensively is not going to do anything because he's likely not going to attack. Now I'm torn. I'm tempted to do shock attack because, well, first of all, it's going to be a shocker. But second of all, deliberate attack, I think, is just going to do a little minor offensive. I guess I could do deliberate attack first and get a feel for his position. Because maybe he's dug in here, like in high fortifications, and will get destroyed. I mean, we might on deliberate attack anyway. I mean, again, this unit is literally just has days to live, so there's no point in defending or bombarding. Deliberate attack is going to wreck this unit with potentially no positives. Shock attack will really wreck it, but it has a higher chance for reward, maybe. I don't know if he's fortified this at a decent level, like maybe 2, let's say. He's had a lot of time here. Then I might be smashing against his walls. I mean, we've got more troops. I'm going to say we've got more troops and more guns. So I think we're okay there. Of course, it's jungle. But also this may be a support unit, some kind of non-combat unit, maybe engineers, which of course means this is fortified. So I'm going to do shock. We're just going to do it. All right, Lieutenant Colonel Cuevas. I don't think that's Cuevas. Is it Cuevas? Make it happen. You know what to do. We are reconning this quite well. I hope that gives us a little bit of bonus for our attack. Let's go, guys. But yeah, Zamboanga is getting bombed as he's prone to do. We've got these Bofors and AMGs we're hitting back, and that reminds me, I was probably too late to check, but these guys, not those guys. Maybe it's the base force. We've got some decent AA. So I guess, and even these Brens, maybe that's what was hitting his bombers as they were flying over earlier. All right, I'm wrapping up now. A lot is starting to happen. I mean, a lot more than usual. Not a lot, but more than so far this game. So it'll be interesting. I've got a lot to process and think about and then finalize, send the turn, and we will come back and talk about the resolution for April 7th. Take care, everyone. Have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.